In this battle, guys, we are protecting the village of Samalobo from the MPLA. I'm going to be sending my infantry on a flanking maneuver over here. I think you guys can already kind of see what I'm going for, to see if we can't stop the MPLA. We got a lot of infantry over here, and we basically got a lot of tanks over in this region. The problem is, and as you guys could imagine, this is a very jungly area, as you can see here. There's a lot of jungle here. There's a lot of rough ground, and if we're going to take this area, we've got to take it carefully. So we're going to be moving towards the village of Cabarata, and I think that even though we are playing as the UNITA forces, we don't have South African tanks. We have the standard MPLA tanks. You have to understand that Savimbi, who is actually the leader of the MPLA, if I'm not mistaken, may have been the president of Mozambique, so please don't quote me on that. But basically, the MPLA initially claimed to be Marxists, and over time, they kind of changed their political allegiance because they got support from, excuse me, not the MPLA, UNITA. Shame on me. UNITA claimed to be Marxist, but after time they decided to change their political affiliation because they got support from the South Africans. And this is when the war really started. It really started getting heavy. And now, of course, we are playing as UNITA, trying to liberate Angola from the Marxist horde. Of course, for my Marxist friends, you're not going to like that saying, and believe me, I'm not being political here. I'm just playing from UNITA's perspective. We're going to try to go ahead and try and claim some sovereignty in this particular region. Try to beat off the Marxist and try and get a victory. So already we're getting some major fire from the jungle. We want to head to that location and see what the hell is going on. So I'll actually be attacking with Gonga and Kontarash and see if we can't stop this assault. All right, it has begun, guys. We see an enemy APC over here. I'm going to stop these boys, seek cover immediately, and try to send some of my tanks over here to attack the enemy APC and hopefully take them out. I'm going to send Teixeira as well, which is a Portuguese name. And for those of you that don't know much about Angola, Angola was a Portuguese province. So this is why a lot of the names are Portuguese. Gumba, Feijo. Feijo is actually a name for bean. So we've got a Mr. Bean over there on the left flank. But we want to take Cabarata, and I think the only way to take that area is going to be with some infantry. We might have to come back, but for now I'm going to move forward with Andrade and basically try to secure this village by any means necessary. So that enemy contact, we can see we've got numerous amounts of enemy APCs. We want to stay down, hoping that the trees here in the jungle are going to provide us some much-needed cover. But our boys are definitely a little bit worried. Moving a little slowly here. Seek cover to you fools. See where Teixeira is. Alright, he's moving nice and slow. I mean, through this bush, it's kind of hard to move at the fastest pace possible. You've really got to take your time. But I want to make sure that he attacks over here in this sector. Come on, Teixeira. Alright, we already took the key point, so apparently the village was not so tough to take. We did manage to grab it, which is absolutely awesome. Sorry, guys, I'm just trying to get the speed correct. There we go. That's more like it. So, obviously, as you can see, that's why we were kind of moving a little bit slowly. Teixeira is going to try to snag the enemy over here. I'm going to grab him. And I'm going to try to select that target, that APC. He's causing a lot of damage to our men. We want to make sure to waste him. Move forward, Teixeira. For now, we're keeping our boys down. And oh my goodness, we've got some more enemy APCs over here. Attack! Another Teixeira. We've got two. My goodness. Fogo, fogo, ataca, ataca. Get that damn MPLA MPC, boys. Teixeira's definitely spotted him, but whether or not he's actually going to fire at him, it's going to take a while to see. Boom! Nice shot, right through the side armor. It actually resisted. No, it didn't. I was actually being a little bit optimistic about the possibility of that thing surviving. No way in hell. So we're going to seek cover once again with Teixeira, because I know that these guys may have some actual anti-tank weapons. We've got Cabeiras, which is a nice little village to have, but we want to keep attacking over here. And we also want to go to the crossroads and the habitation. So we're actually going to fast move. These are tanks. We can pretty much deal with whatever's in front of us, as long as the enemy doesn't have tanks. See, Teixeira's already been taking out some of the MPLA troops, but he's getting awfully close, and I don't like that. There we go. Good shooting. Oh, you guys see that? That was a beautiful shot. Even saw the blood spilling from that man. But of course, most of the enemy locations are over here, so we're going to fast move with our tanks. We're not bringing our infantry as quickly as we should, but you know what? We're doing as best we can. Like I said, this was supposed to be a total attack on us. In this case, we turned it into a counterattack. We know that the MPLA presence in this area is quite strong. You see Savimbi, Andrade. These guys are moving with some care and caution. But they are using old-style Soviet tanks, despite fighting for the South Africans. The South Africans have a different kind of tank, which, to be honest with you, and you guys could debate this in the actual chat down below as much as you want, I prefer the Soviet tanks, or the Cuban tanks. Of course, they were made in the Soviet Union. You know, the Cubans really helped the MPLA a lot in this conflict, and in this case, UNITA, I think, also received some tanks initially for declaring that they were a Marxist organization, but that soon changed, and they soon became more free market capitalist. But in all honesty, I think that those tanks are much more superior to the South African tanks. They just are. If we take a look over here by the APC, we definitely dealt with that problem. There's really nothing going on there. That thing is torched, and we are moving towards the next location. So let's hope that we get into some conflict soon, or, hey, that we take this area without any fighting whatsoever. That would be 10 times better. Of course, not necessarily better for you guys, but certainly better for me and my men. I don't like that these guys are sticking together. Might take Andrade and send him just on a fast move over here. Força, homens. The roar of those tanks is beautiful. I'm sure you guys agree. Maybe one of the reasons why you even added me, or added this channel, is the amazing stuff you can get in a military-style game. Just really beautiful stuff. Va Andrade, força. Enemy contact. Look at that. We got another APC. Another APC over here by habitation. A lot of jungle in the way, but these tanks generally could probably spot that. So we're going to attack with Jada. We're going to attack with Savimbi as well. And of course, the infantry is following up with this attack, with this assault, trying to overrun the enemy. And I'm going to be fast moving the infantry. They've got the cover of the tanks. If we spot any enemies on the way, so be it. Nice shot! Look at that. One single shot, and he wasted that APC. That thing is no more. I don't even think there's any survivors. That thing is burning up, and it is not going to stop burning for a long, long time. Força homens. Força homens means power men, but really it's sort of a Portuguese way of saying onwards. Keep moving. Alright, Chada, keep your eyes open. That could be an AT gun. Nice shooting. Beautiful shot. This guy Chada has some nice aim. And that could be an ATGM. We don't know what it is. Looks like our men are opening fire on that location. Got a few infantrymen already getting very, very close. And whatever it was, it is down. We can tell by the gray sort of mass around it. Enemy is asking for a ceasefire. We're not going to accept that ceasefire. We're going to keep pushing on towards this location. All right, some incoming fire right now. Oh boy, keep your heads down, boys. Keep it up, Savimbi. Yeah, there's definitely something else out there. I think Savimbi just took it out. 2 APCs down. No, there's another APC. There's another APC. Be careful, because these APCs actually do have anti-tank capabilities. Savimbi. We're going to be following Savimbi for now. You be careful, son. Oh! Nasty shot by the enemy. Keep it up, keep it up. Once again, enemy calling for a ceasefire. Nasty shot into Savimbi's side, and Savimbi could be taken out with all of these shots. We've also got some infantry directly in front of us. Oh, another hit. I'm telling you, these Russian tanks stand up to a lot of damage. Despite the fact we're fighting with the South Africans as our allies, we got plenty of Russian armor here to make our day interesting. And Savimbi, I think, is finished. Yup, he sure is. So I hope that this guy is able to make up for that, take out that APC, and deal with all the infantry in front of us. We even saw a tree drop there from all the firepower. You better bet a lot of the calibers here are capable of taking trees out. We are going for a full attack with Teixeira and the rest of them. More APCs in this region. There we go. Looks like the enemy's going to retreat. Well, an average day in Angola, my friends. And look at all those dead APCs. I mean, we did a great job. 4 or 5 dead enemy APCs here around the village here. And that village is going to be in our grasp. A total victory, guys. If we take a look at the casualties, looks like we lost about 8 men killed, 1 wounded. Enemy lost 21 killed, 7 wounded. But these conflicts, you know, they're very, very fast. They happen very, very quickly, which is why this sort of tends to occur. But you could see there that we absolutely wasted the APCs waiting for us in that village. Nonetheless, a lot of MPLA forces have probably escaped. Some of them were hit, of course. This guy's definitely wounded. But a lot of these guys just managed to run back into the jungle, and they will fight again another day. It's good that we didn't accept that ceasefire because they were holding fast in this village. We made sure to end that. If you guys like this video, make sure to hit that like button. And let me know specifically what kind of Graviteam tactics videos you like to see. Do you guys like Maya's Front, World War II? Do you guys like the more modern wars like we're facing here? And should we do another campaign? We've done a bunch. And if you haven't seen them, you should head out into my Graviteam tactics playlist. But if you like this, let me know, and we will continue in another battle. Maybe we'll play as the MPLA next time, which I've actually done a campaign with and got pretty damn far. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care, and have an awesome, awesome day.